Dylan is more of a hipster. Grew up in a black neighborhood type white boy, you know what I mean? Just cool as he vibe better with the black culture.
You all too! Come on down to Pinal County's finest meal. Yep.
Beans again?
Do you want a trade? Oh, I forgot your cookie.
In jail, you choose your race. You have to stay with your race. So Dylan has chosen, you know, and this freaking craziness that it is, to affiliate himself with the kinsfolk.
He's running one race and then moves on and jumps to another race. You can't do that. It's a spit in the face to all of us that have taken care of him.
When you start seeing intermingling, like other races eating with other races, that's one telltale sign that something bad is going to happen to them. When you get to prison, or what we call the yard, you're gonna have to answer for everything you did in jail.
That's it. That was the last one.
No, so you said last one. They cleaned it. They cleaned it? Okay. Who are the responsible owners?
Someone is stealing PIN numbers again. I mean, we know who did it.
The thing about the phone system is only one person can use your PIN number at a time. So when Damaris picked up the phone to enter a PIN number, it said it was already in use. And who was the person in the phone right next to her? Jasmine.
I can't take this anymore. I was like this close from batting the piss out of Jasmine.
I've been asked to choose sides. Have you? Yeah, because Josh wants me to eat with either folks or white people. You go back up.
What's your decision? What are you gonna do?
I can tell Josh real quick and then I can see what
Have all the heads come in. Alright, this is basically this guy who wants to run kinfolk because he's more black than white, technically.
Yeah, what's on the yard gonna you off, dude? Why would you kill you?
Brother, I understand. Kind of relax, chill out.
Prince just doesn't understand what the situation is. Be in prison, which is where he's going. If you're white and something pops off with kinfolk, he's gonna be the first target. He's gonna be the first one every white boy goes to, is to get him, because he's a traitor. Dylan needs to wake up and realize that he's a target in my eyes.
Which one was you in before you came in? You was in G? I know you was in G. 100. You was in 1?
Yeah.
What's up? Swing.
I'm telling you over there, bro, it's popping over there, man.
My homie over there. I don't know who's running with. Yeah, bro. I said Chicago, bro. I'm thinking he might run with Chicago.
Puerto Rican?
Yeah.
I thought they took with him.
Real?
Yeah.
He from
New York. Yeah. I got into it with him.
Real? Why?
Over haircuts, bro.
What?
You told Bishaw that Abner is your boy.
Yeah.
Does that compromise you or Abner's cover story?
Who you running with though?
Skunk.
Okay. Nobody in this pod to question nothing I say.
I don't give a who it is.
No, I haven't. You lied. I'm not lying. No, I did not. Put your glasses on. I won't put them on.
So we were on lockdown for a little bit. I come out and I see Jasmine just going at it with Nana. Jasmine stole from her. And Jasmine's mad because finally, 1 out of the 50 things she's done, she finally got a ticket for.
You set up and you lied. I didn't lie. I feel like I took your step. That's all you had to say.
Nana she like a Nana. You don't disrespect Nana.
Now, if anybody got something to say, please say it. Please, say it.
She asked the question like anybody else got something to say? I do.
I can ask a question. Jazz. Since nobody wants to say nothing.
First off, I'm gonna tell you this. You're very disrespectful.
Okay, how might be?
Hold up. You disrespectful to everybody in here.
I don't feel
I listen to you disrespect Nana.
because
That's an old lady. I don't care what she do wrong. The
Hey,
old
my
lady.
grandma
That's
gets
her.
disrespectful. She gets disrespectful.
Guess what? And that's why you here.
Ladies, we got problems in here?
No, we're talking.
They got
She was safe by them doors opening because I was 2 inches away from showing her, like, you need to wake up.
What's going on? Come on out.
I went outside. They asked me what was going on. I told them, I said, you all need to start watching the cameras. They was like, well, why? It's like, this girl gets away with murder.
There's all these girls around that wanted to stand up to Jasmine. And Jasmine called her out. The guards came in, the DOs came in, and went into Jasmine's room. Once they took their stuff, I'm like, okay, she's not coming back. The whole mood in the pod is so different now, and everyone's happy.
I am damn proud of myself for standing up to Jazzy.
I ain't gonna lie, I can't stand some of these DOs. But Ratchet is like on my A++ list of DOs. Really helpful, listen to you, talk to you. And I'm thinking in my head, like, if he only knew, like, I'm a sergeant, I'm on a SWAT team, I'm an FTO. Wish I could just say something to him.
I'm gonna holler at you in a minute when I get a chance on some one-on-one. Just let me know when you're free. I'm free now, man.
So Ratcher pulled David out. I don't know what they spoke about. You know, why would David go up to him and just chit-chat?
So today, you were gone for a period of time. We were concerned, so we didn't know where you were.
I talk with a DO.
Yeah, so can you tell me about that? What?
Yeah.
Why were you gone? Did he call you out or what?
No, I asked to talk to him in regards to the whole pod itself, everything.
That was it? That was all you guys talked about?
Yes.
Okay. You know, what I need to know is, if we put you back in, then we can trust you.
Oh, I ain't about to say I ain't gonna say nothing. I know the truth. I know what actually happened. Everybody can't handle the truth. Everybody don't deserve the truth. It's my decision.
You're gone for a long time, bud.
Did you at any point during that conversation reveal who you are for real?
So, you know we're here, it's not good. Right? We heard that you talked to some DOs.
No, not like that. Not about anything with the production.
I mean, we got the story like he told me the names of the other people, he gave me his name, and this dude's a cop.
It wasn't like that, though.
Did you give him your name, your full name?
Well, one person. I discussed some things with him. I didn't do it to throw anything under the bus or throw the whole production out there in the window.
Did you tell me you were a cop?
No, not necessarily.
Because that's the word amongst the DOs is we got a cop in there. Imagine if that word got out. I don't know what we're gonna do with Mark, because all it takes is 2 DOs to start talking and another inmate hears it, boom. We just can't take that chance. The last thing we want is to turn the inmates on us. So today you're gonna get released. So as of right now, we have no other choice but to pull David from the program.
There's a lot of racial tension right now. I know exactly what it is.
Yeah, which of the other gonna you off, dude?
I don't know about no kinfolk hood. I ain't
David welcomed Dylan with open arms into their group, but I don't know that he understood the ramifications of what he was doing. There's been an order from the people in charge of the White House. Apparently, Dylan is a target.
That's not just a smash. It's a life situation.
It's not some small hit. It's freaking beat the crap out of him until he's got to be taken out by life flight, which means, you know, he's brought to a medical facility. It is more dangerous than ever in the pod right now.
So B-Shaw came back to the 100. That made me nervous because he knows that I know David, and it's dangerous. I just want to talk to him and see what he knows. B-Shaw confirmed that David knows me. What are you stupid? I don't know you. You're a kinfolk. You're undercover. You just blatantly snitched on me.
I never saw someone carrying himself.
Ratchet is with the whites and is stirring up a bunch of hatred towards Dylan.
If he wants to say something to me, he can call out and say it. You approach him, usually you're a lion, not a gazelle. Am I right? Yeah, real talk.
Yeah, there goes Ratchet. Dylan could very well lose his life.
Kill it! Hey, police, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, police! Kill it, police! It's criminal! Everybody lock down! Lock down!
They attacked Dylan because if you go against your race, you're gonna get punishment.
Trisha explained it to me like, Jazz, like, they got 2 cops up in here. And I'm like, who? But she like, Brooke and Vivian. I'm like, oh my God, my heart dropped.
It really felt like my mission may as well have just been over.
When B. Shaw told me that, hey, your boy David said what's up on his way out, it was not good. It was almost like him telling me in my face, yeah, I know you lied. Billy, B. Shaw, and Tyrus, they were in the room talking. That's 2 kinfolks and a wood. Very rare.
Guess what? Yeah, he gets busy every time they go off. Another interview?
So I asked one of the Chicanos just to throw a decoy, go get a tuna in the room. I just want to see what they're saying. He goes in there and they zip.
That's why they can't, everybody wants. That's why they want to penetrate, bro. They can't penetrate.
So automatically I know it has to do with me.
Yeah, Manel County and covert operations on this.
My stomach hurt. I took Tylenols and everything.
It don't matter what you got. You want 2 pills or what? I got allergy pills. Those are better than both of them.
Really?
For my period. Yeah.
Give me some drugs. What kind they be getting, meth?
Yeah.
Next time you get some, slide me some, please.
I don't believe that for a minute. Like, you're too pretty. You've never done drugs before. You're like, like I said, you don't block hair. She don't block hair. Nah, baby. But kind of gave it away, you know? It kind of answered my question. But I know, y'all are sitting here we all signed up for this. Believe that. Believe it. That stuff. Pretty sure that's 60 days. There is no hell no.
Like, this has gotta be a dream. This is not happening right now. I already feel deep down inside that the guards definitely know. And now everyone in the pod won't find out.
I saw Billy standing in front of my cell, signing to the other side. And I know sign language. And I'm watching the letters he's using. He's waiting for confirmation, and it's not his people because he didn't say wood. He said sí, Chicano. They're waiting for the green light. And I'm not stupid. I've been doing this for years. So it was like, it was not good. He was targeting me. When something serious like this happens, it's almost like a trophy. You know, we got the snitch. I had to sleep with one eye open because I didn't want when someone went by to attack me. So before that even happens, you know, it's like, I'm going to home. When I walked out of my cell and saw the other inmates already up, and they're usually not up, that was the confirmation that once I stepped out that cell, it's on. You know, so it's like they're just waiting for the signal to attack. Immediately, I knew when they were sign languaging that it was time. So I was cautious to be by the door and making sure that I could see the mirror and whoever comes behind me.
Cruise 103, cruise, visit. Out there?
This is no street. And they saw it in 2015 and finally, it's quite honestly
Man. Boy.
And so?
Oh. Wow. I tried my best. I'm a man at the end of the day, and I did this like a man. And I'ma stand on my ground how I did 60 days in. David was the one that blew my cover. Yeah. Full blown it. Like, are you stupid?
Yeah.
You deliberately did what you did.
Rumors were already circulating, but David's slip-up confirmed for the inmates that there are multiple individuals undercover in the jail, putting our remaining participants in imminent danger. This has now become worst-case scenario. David has been sequestered since we removed him from the jail, but we do need to meet with him to find out exactly what he was thinking and exactly what was said to compromise the program. You started off real strong, you moved up real quick.
Yeah, a little bit.
Then right at the end, there was some information exchanged.
Which one was you in before you came in? One. You was in one? Yeah. My homie over there.
He got to run with Pisces in Chicago, but I think he might run with Chicago.
You Puerto Rican?
Yeah. He from New York. Yeah.
Y'all just say I know him from back in the day. We from the East Coast.
However it came about, that got over to Abner's pod, and that caused problems.
Yeah, that wasn't me. Me and B-Shaw never had a conversation about Puerto Rico or none of that. And I put that on my dead father. Never said that.
Regardless of what information was shared, a little bit went a long way, and it caused a huge ripple effect. And I feel like you put people in danger because you let your ego get the best of you.
If y'all think I don't give a you're dead wrong.
Man, can't nobody talk to me about what the I did. I didn't go in there and do but what the I was supposed to do. And don't lose sight of it.
David! 203, roll up!
Roll up? Okay. Appreciate you, Don. It's good to see
Wow.
How do you feel?
I'm ready to go home.
You ready to go home?
This sucked. I'm definitely relieved to be gone. It was only getting more and more dangerous.
You were compromised by another participant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What do you think that could have been? Well, I wouldn't have thunk in 100 years it would have been Prince. But that's, I mean, I didn't have any other contact with any other person. If it turned out to be him, I'll be highly, highly disappointed.
You did what you're supposed to do.
Thank you so much. Hey, Chief.
Good job.
Appreciate you, man. I really do.
Though we did everything we could to contain the fallout, David's conversation with B-Shaw and this detention officer sent rumors flying throughout the facility. Knowing how fast information spreads amongst our inmates, we have no choice but to pull our female participants and shut this program down now.
Gordon, roll up.
You're not messing with me, are you? I swear to God. One of the officers came and she pulled out Vivian.
I was quite pissed, actually. Out of everything, all the drama, I would have thought, hey, let's take Brooke out first. Bye. So now, I just kind of need to know what's going on.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Roll up. Who, me? I gotta go, y'all. Bye.
Now here, Hawkins, and I look. Just like, my head was like, it's here, let's go.
You need me? Yeah. Man, I'm trying to hurry up.
You have got to be kidding me.
Bye, Jasmine. Thank you. Huh?
Real one.
What?
Roll it up.
Let's go.
Scared him. I scared him.
Okay, go ahead. Now that all of our participants are safely out of the facility, I want to speak to each of them to find out what they were able to learn during their 60 days.
So the one thing I noticed, at least in my cell pod, was everything's about race. If you're white, you're expected to hang out with the white guys. If you're black, you're gonna be with the black guys. And that just kind of concerned me.
Concerns us too. So your mission was jail operations.
Yes.
What did you find out for us?
So when I was there, my cell got searched several times. They didn't even like search the middle ones, and those are the ones that had the tattoo gun, the shank, all of that. So had they done the searches in the other cells, they probably would have found the things a little bit better.
That's definitely an issue we're gonna address. So, how does it feel to be out?
It feels amazing, a little bit unreal, but I'm here.
How'd you feel about the politics, like the whole in crowd, the out crowd, and how they can be mean to each other, you know?
If you're in there and you don't have no support for his family or commissary or whatnot, what they do is those people get together. They kind of run a pie because they don't have, so they steal.
Is there something that we can do in our operations to discourage that? Like, what should we be looking for?
The quiet ones in the pod are the ones who know the most, believe it or not. That's the ones I feel that you should call out and get to know them, and they'll speak. If they trust you, they will definitely speak.
So how you feeling?
Feeling good, feeling good.
Who ran the pod? What did you feel like in there?
I felt like I ran the pod. Easy.
Amongst the inmates, but did you feel like the DOs still had ultimate control or not?
No. They only came in to clean up the blood.
Glad that we got you out of there safe?
Oh, I'm glad too.
Do you feel that David put your life at risk?
I think David put everybody's life at risk. You sign a contract, keep your mouth shut. I don't think he realizes the extreme ripple effect that he did when he threw that pebble in there.
We just wrapped up season 5 of 60 Days In. The 6 participants who investigated the Pinal County Jail are here to understand and unpack what ended up being another controversial and shocking end to the program. I'd like to welcome Sheriff Lamb, Chief Thomas, and Deputy Chief Hedrick from the Pinal County Jail. I'm also joined by the program's participants, Brooke, David, Jasmine, Abner, Vivian, and Mark. Hello to all of you. It's great to have you guys here.
Like a family reunion, right?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's cool.
PTSD?
PTSD.
Yeah.
A dysfunctional family reunion or a normal family reunion? Or I guess normal is dysfunctional, but yeah. What were those first moments like arriving into the pod?
It was nervous. You know, I'm the super fan, so watching it and actually living it it's like, oh my gosh, this is for real. It is surreal walking in there and realizing I'm living this for the next 60 days.
Was there anything better or worse than you'd expected?
Food.
Was better or worse?
Food was worse.
Oh, Jasmine, come on, girl. You know you like that food.
After the first 2 days, I really was about to starve because I was like, I can't do this, I can't do this. But when I saw them two eat, I was like, but it's like everything was just scrabbled together, and I was like, let's get it.
What was it, 4:30 breakfast, 10:30 lunch, and then 4:30 dinner? And then you just starve for the rest of the night?
You guys aren't doing nothing else. Where you
That's
going?
crazy, man.
All right, now, there were race politics in past seasons, but not to the degree that we see in the Pinal County Jail. So you guys are well aware of the racial divide that exists inside the jail.
Yes.
Are you condoning it?
No, obviously we don't condone it. If we condoned it, we'd put them all in separate pods. This is one of the reasons why we wanted to do this show. We wanted to be able to understand maybe how we could address this race issue a little bit better.
There has to be a way that you could work with the inmates to make them feel that, hey, you don't have to do this, but there is none. As soon as you go in there, you are what you are.
Abner, let's talk about your story. Did you think that having served time would give you an advantage, or were you worried that it might sort of lead you to revert back to your old ways?
Every day I woke up, that's what was in the back of my mind. When I go home, am I gonna go to old tendencies, old friends? Because it's not hard. It's really not hard to be a criminal.
Let's take a look at Abner's journey.
I've established enforcer role over everyone that's in there.
I'm enforcing. Get this right. If y'all hurt somebody, he's the head, I'm gonna enforce. That means I'm gonna fight. If I have to force or shank somebody, I'm gonna do it. That's what I do. I hold the shank. I just need to talk. Listen, bro.
I think I've overstepped the boundaries of what I've previously seen on 60 Days In.
Ooh, wow.
You didn't know he was so intense, did you?
Damn, I felt that slap. I was like, ooh.
Abner, how do you feel watching that?
I mean, when I went in there to do time. I didn't ever watch any of the other episodes, so I didn't want to mimic anybody. If we're gonna do time, we're gonna do time.
Did you guys know that he had struck another inmate before seeing it there?
We only knew about it because of the camera. Had we not had the cameras in there, we wouldn't have known about it. Had Ikaika come forward, we would have had to have disciplined Abner.
Abner, why did you feel you needed to hit him?
I knew if I didn't do that, they were gonna see a weakness in me.
So do you regret it now?
I don't regret it because I could have took it farther, but something told me, stop. Just, you did enough.
What do you guys think watching Abner?
Survival.
I feel like he did what he had to do. Yeah.
Beast mode. Period.
And the lesson here is don't tell him to shut up, right?
So in the end, was Abner a good participant?
Fantastic. Yes. Yeah, Abner was exactly what we thought he would be. He gave us a really good understanding of the race situation. He gave us a good understanding of the gang situation. And I mean, thank you. I mean, you did a great job.
Thank you for the opportunity.
This season, you all met in training before entering the jail. Despite being told not to congregate together, you went into jail and you quickly did just the opposite and almost exclusively hung out as a threesome. So did Brooke, Jasmine, and Vivian's friendship create suspicion among the officers and inmates? Let's take a look.
You don't belong here. She don't belong here. Leave it. That stuff. Can we show that 60 days? You're done.
Trisha decided that Jasmine, Vivian, and I are undercover cops. And she decided that she wanted to tell everybody in the pod.
Every bitch in here saying you're the one that's lying to my face. I never used your name. Trish. I never used your name either. You know that. You said, oh my God.
I didn't know what was about to go down, nor did I care. And actually, it was kind of like, I wish a would.
Or be turning into G.I. Joe up in this bitch.
Where I you call somebody a those are fighting words.
All right, all right.
Do you guys recognize that Brooke from training?
No, I do not.
No.
I told you.
Yeah, he called it.
Is there any irony to the fact that you guys are fighting incredibly hard to convince her you're not undercover when, of course, you are undercover?
Yeah, the hypocrisy was not lost on me.
You know, she's watching this right now, like,
she's like,
I was right. I was I was thinking it in my head. I was like, she's gonna know eventually she was right.
Next, we're talking to Mark about his journey from struggling participant to pod boss in training. Let's take a look at Mark's story.
Mark's kind of like a deer in headlights.
What's up, brother? I think it's going pretty good. I seem to be making friends with the inmates. Gotcha. I think they've accepted me as one of their own. I decided to step my game up. I have been in the DO's faces a lot more.
Sorry, son of a bitch, man.
Maybe I do have a little bit more trust in there.
I might sign up a second. I'll call the meeting soon after that. Get along with everybody so you can talk. That's what it's looking like.
I've been asked to take leadership of the whites when they come in. I was just like, wow, wow. So I'm going from you're struggling to, hey, you know, I want you to be on the council and run the whites in the pod.
Cool, man. Yeah, you need anything. And as I said, if you want to call a meeting,
I love Mark, but Mark holds a position now? But what has Mark done to be like, yo, all right, bro, you here now? I'm in the pod with him every day. Okay, fair enough.
Mark, what's it like for you to watch it?
It was tough. In my mind, I was doing a lot better than like, it was great here.
It's just awkward. He fist bumped. When he fist bumped a concrete pole.
Mark, when you went into this, did you ever envision yourself training to be a pod boss for the Woods, as they call themselves?
To be honest, I don't know how it happened. I really kind of was hoping I would get pulled before I had to take over as pod boss. I really was. I was like, oh God, please pull me.
I loved it when you were like, so do we need to call a meeting for this? Or...
But having said all that, I don't want Mark to leave here thinking, I mean, you did an amazing job. Surprised the crap out of us.
Rockstar, man.
Spot on.
He was another one that blew us away when he sat down and we debriefed. We were just like, wow.
Yeah, you did good.
So, Mark,
you did good.
I appreciate that. This season of 60 Days In, you all trained together. You knew who each other were. But there was actually a 7th participant who you never met. What? And whose identity was kept hidden from all of you. Let's bring out Steve.
Thanks for having me.
Well, Steve's story was definitely a little different from the others. Let's take a look.
I was kind of in and out of sleep, and one of the younger inmates, he was talking to Billy, and primarily they were discussing illicit substances.
Think that we're gonna hit next week? Maybe. Be like acid, little acid tabs, huh? Some.
I have something that nobody else knows about, and I was assured that I could give the signal and they would pluck me out of there. was just pissed at that point. My shoulder's killing me. See how that works?
I'm giving this about 10 minutes before I stand up in the middle of the table in the middle of the room and let the whole Joe know what's going on. I know where the dope's coming from. I know everything. All right? It's about to get ugly as a in here. I'll see you shortly.
Thinking I'm going to an interview. And I look up and I'm at intake. I'm like, what are we doing here? And he's like, the chief says you gotta go. You're throwing me out of jail? Is that what you're telling me? You're throwing me out?
Steve, what's it like to see that?
You know, it's what I expected. And, you know, you hope that there's not going to be, you know, that the important parts aren't going to be edited out.
What they missed was you jacked up your story from the beginning.
Yep.
He came in, goes all the way up to the pod, and they're like, have you been to court and seen the judge yet? No. Back down. I mean, we had multiple problems getting you booked in the first place.
I was pretty high.
What's that?
I said I was pretty high, sir.
Well, we were high, too.
No, I mean, I was high. Like, I was
high?
stoned, yeah.
Oh. Well,
hold on. You came onto the show.
That's what we here for.
Hey! Like I'm the first guy to go to jail intoxicated.
Yeah, but you're not in jail, dog. You were a freaking participant.
The emergency signal is only supposed to be used in the case of an emergency, right? I mean, it's clear. Did you feel that there was an emergency at that moment?
Here's what I was told. 2 minutes. If you have a question, you need to get out of the cell, you need to send a message home, whatever you need, for any reason at all.
Hold on, though, dude. We all had the same conversation. We all we were all told, if you give the emergency signal, we'll get to you when we can get to you. They told us if you have to get out immediately, you drop down, you have a seizure, you do whatever.
Wow.
So you're telling me out of 7 people, only 1 person, and this has been 5 seasons, mind you.
That is exactly.
And you were the only person that got told.
That is exactly what I'm telling you.
You're full of crap, dog. I gotta move, man. I'm afraid he's gonna put his crap on me, dude.
Huh? And you didn't want to meet anybody, so you had this down pat.
If I had had more time, I think I could have, you know, I clicked up with the Aryan Brotherhood in 72 hours.
Man, get the out of here with that.
There's no Aryan Brotherhood there. It's called Woods.
Man, you're in a fantasy land is what's wrong with you.
You know, here's
you
the
think you're the super secret undercover you ain't.
I guarantee I've worked undercover as well in the military. There's no way I ever freaking went on a mission high as crap, dude. That's freaking.
All right, you're gonna say that thing one more time, and me and you are gonna have a talk.
Well, then let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go.
Is working undercover and then going in with 6 other people who know who you
I'll tell
are.
you what, you talk smack, I will take off this mic and we'll step out back, dog.
All right, he just gonna get to it.
Take it off.
The good news is we have the police here.
Cole, you call me. You go in with 7 people.
You are a sorry person, dude.
You've shown immense disrespect today for the people that I trust and friends of mine, and people that came into my facility and actually did what they said they were going to do. So shame on you for that disrespect.
Yes, sir.
I would expect more from you as a man, and I don't appreciate it. And I think we're all done here.
Yes, sir. I agree.
All right, Steve, thank you for coming in.
Thanks for
Appreciate it. It's time to talk to David. David, you quickly earned the trust of the inmates in your pod, but one choice you made had a direct impact on one of the other participants, putting him at risk. Let's take a look.
You told Bishaw that Abner is your boy.
Yeah.
Does that compromise you or Abner's cover story?
Bishaw confirmed that David knows me. What are you stupid? I don't know you. You're a kinfolk. You're undercover. You just blatantly snitched on me.
Abner, you've been waiting for months to confront David about it. What do you want to say?
The footage speaks for itself, but my thing is, what were your intentions?
Honestly, this is being honest. No malicious intent. I literally lost sight of myself.
I literally was thinking, that's my homeboy. We both from the, and I remember saying, like, we both from the East Coast. I know he ain't whoop-de-woo-woo. For that, I apologize, because I really wasn't. That was just a mental lapse, and you know what I'm saying? If you think about it, look how I'm saying it. I'm saying it like it's okay, like it's cool. I'm not saying it like, yo, go him up. You know what I'm saying? He did it. I was just talking in general, you feel me? But
I know it wasn't malice, but it's like, here I am, I'm like, man, he's got to know some street smart, but then again, I'm like, oh, he's in law enforcement. He's in the streets. He's in the streets. No. But he's a good guy. He's not the bad guy.
Now, we've been discussing David's journey and the consequences of some of his decisions. But we are now about to reveal one of the most shocking moments of season 5, which none of you are aware of. Let's take a look.
I'm gonna holler at you in a minute when you get a chance on some one-on-one. Just let me know when you're free. I'm free now, I don't wanna talk around here.
So Bratcher pulled David out. I don't know what they spoke about.
We heard that you talked to some DOs.
No, not like that. Not about anything with the production.
Did you tell me you were a cop?
No, not necessarily.
I mean, we got the story like he told me the names of the other people, he gave me his name, and this dude's a cop. Imagine if that word got out. We just can't take that chance. So, today you're gonna get released.
Abner, you look stunned.
Yeah, and it's funny because Bratcher came into my unit and he was like, one day he's like, hey, New York. Now I understand. So not only was my cover blown once, but twice.
And we were already stressed because with the B-Shaw thing, we started getting pedigree checks.
And that's a clear signal that something's going down. That means shot callers from the prison yards have put the word out that everybody needs to start checking everybody because we have snitches in the pods.
So, David, did you reveal the program to Officer Bratcher?
No. When we talked, our pod that day was going bananas. Crazy, something that's never did. I took it upon myself to talk to Bratcher. Yes, I did. I said, Bratcher, let me holler at you. Bratcher and me had a discussion as far as like the overall pod. But to say, oh yeah, like, he told the whole thing.
But why would he have then called and said, this guy says he's a cop, and he's identified the other people who are in this program?
Listen, I can't answer that. If you want to scapegoat me, that's fine. I can do that. I'll take that role. Maybe I did confirm it for him with certain words, but all I'll just say, oh yeah, this 60 days in, I'm such and such, she's such and such, he's such and such. No, I may have confirmed a few things, literally a few things, not, oh, this.
Yeah, it goes back to kind of the same thing with the B-Shot thing. Just that little bit of information caused a lot of disruption. It was enough for us to take action on it. But David had the most difficult balance to keep coming into this. It's the two extremes. It's the people that we put in jail and it's law enforcement. And he had to manage both of those at the same time.
Based on everything we've just talked about, is there a lesson here if the program is to be attempted again? Is there a takeaway?
Yeah, loose lips sink ships.